Okay, so first of all, I'll just tell you like what the project is all about, and then I'll ask you a few questions. So the project I'm doing is for my business internal assessment, and I'm starting it now, and I'm kind of starting a presentation, and it's due in 2 weeks. But then we have like a long term to solve the problem, and we won't be presenting that until September of this year. So we have to get in contact with a local business and talk to them about their business, like what it does and what type of business they are and their objectives and all of that, and then see what kind of issues they may be facing currently, and then taking that information and trying to recommend them a solution for that. So I have to present to my school your issue, and then I'm going to recommend a solution for that. So first of all, can you just briefly describe what your business is about and what your objectives are?
Well, our business is about producing luxury chocolates and macarons to deliver customers not just good quality product, but a whole experience in our boutiques with our packaging, high quality ingredients, and Caribbean that people can take away as gifts and visitors would like to take home.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And what role do you hold in the business? Like what do you do in the business?
So I used to do the fun stuff. I used to be making the chocolates and the macarons and all the good stuff. But as we've grown, I'm basically the purchaser, the packaging designer, the cost accountant, and the HR representative.
So you do a lot.
Yeah, I don't do the fun stuff anymore, but yeah.
Right, okay.
I don't really get out on the factory floor much.
Yeah, okay. And how long has the business been running?
5 years now.
5 years? Wow, that's cool. So do you guys get a lot of frequent customers, or do you get a wide variety of, like, what's your customer profile?
So it's developing, and I say that because it started off with corporate customers and hotels. When we went into retail, then we were able to attract more local clientele who were able to access smaller quantities because we had a minimum quantity when we were wholesale. So I think one of our big successes is that we've been able to attract a lot of locals that keep us going all year round.
Right, yeah.
So we wouldn't be as impacted by the seasonality of the tourists. So South helped us develop a lot more locals. And Lime Grove, surprisingly, gets locals, but gets a lot of tourists. A lot of different type of tourists too. We added a cafe to it as well. And I was surprised how reluctant people are to drive from west to south.
Yeah.
So when I open south, I'm like, that's it, we're a destination. People just come here.
Yeah.
They want our products, they'll come, but they don't. It's like it's like a day trip to them.
Yeah.
So I was worried that west would erode our market, but it hasn't.
Do you think if you opened another shop or more than, do you think the business would expand or grow?
So next month we are going to be, however long it takes, contractors down here. So we're going to be moving south to the east side.
Okay.
Because the foot traffic is a lot better, and it's difficult to park here. And there's a lot more impulse buying going on in Quayside, as we've seen at Lime Grove. You go there for one thing; it's right across from Rockford Beach. And, we could probably use our standalone location at the airport that could offer a full variety of what we have. Right now, we're just working with duty free Caribbean, so we only offer our long shelf life stuff according to what they're.
Do you think that's limiting the business at all? If only having like 2 locations?
That's fine. So the master plan is to get out of Barbados.
Right. Oh, okay.
So that's the game plan. To be a little Barbadian company that could.
Yeah.
So we want to get into London, we want to get into Toronto, into New York.
A chain.
Yeah. Or just even if we're in, Selfridges and Saks. We've designed a new 2018 line. And 2017. So that we just signed off on all the designs and they're in production. So it's going to be all kinds of different boxes and all different kinds of sleeves and there's going to be a lot of souvenir type items. Like we can just see customers who want, they collect them. I put on boxes.
Right.
We've made the chocolate box a lot more vibrant. So we've responded to what our customers want, and especially the regular ones who like to collect our things. So yeah, that's the game plan to get outside of Barbados.
That's cool. And would you say that you're experiencing any other small issues or smaller problems within the business right now?
Small ones?
Or big ones, either way.
So what are our issues? So your issue, first of all, when you're operating in Barbados, is everything has to be imported.
Right.
And as much as chocolate's grown,
yeah,
within 20 degrees of the equator, our chocolate is probably the beans are grown in Trinidad and they go to France and turn around and come back because we need really refined for chocolate to be used.
Right.
So everything's imported. That's one. That means we receive duty-free concessions with the manufacturing license. So that's good, but it's the logistics of keeping on top of everything. Ordering it, getting in, timelines. So we bring in from the States, we bring in from Canada, we bring in from France, we bring in from Italy, we bring in from China, we bring in our teas. We're working with a small farm in India. So that's why I'm here most of the time.
Yeah.
The logistics of that and keeping on top of it. And as we grow sometimes faster than, or some of the lines do better. So that's, that would be it. Doing chocolates in the tropics. That hasn't seemed to be too bad. As much as Barbados is a high-end tourism destination, there was no real specialist in chocolates and French pastries, so we do a lot of training here. So we've had to invest a lot in that.
That's expensive. Yeah.
I thought, well, wow, I'll just call it Pomerine, they'll send it all over. But there was a lot of savory chefs and a lot of people that didn't have the experience or share the vision. So there's that. Other challenges.
But do you think if you guys would expand out of Barbados, do you think the importing expenses and all of that, those difficulties would decrease?
It all depends. So if we expanded, we're successful, would our manufacturing facilities out of Barbados, or would we manufacture part of Barbados? That's something that we would explore. My immediate plan would be to keep it here, keep it Barbados, but we'll see down the road.
Okay.
It's something that you got to keep your eye on.
Right. Yeah.
But we're really training some good people. A lot of people have passed their first year, second year. Every year we brought in a specialty chef from around the world. This year it's from India.
Yeah.
She's one of Aroma's best recognized chocolatiers.
So you guys make all the chocolate right here?
Right there.
Wow.
Yeah. And you see downstairs the storage, the containers in the back.
Yeah.
So I'm told it's a really fun place to work. Gets me around chocolate.
Yeah.
We get stressed, especially during peak seasons, trying to make deadlines. We always seem to be, making against deadlines.
When do you think the business is the most? Like, when do you think you get the most sales?
I don't think we looked up for air between Christmas and Valentine's. I don't remember it; just a blur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas was crazy because you've got people buying gifts. You got tourists in, which is the high time in Barbados.
Right.
They're buying stuff. We get huge corporate orders. We get the hotels wanting give stuff to their to their clients, to their customers.
Yeah.
Their guests. So we're doing big boxes, small boxes, hundreds of boxes. And we're learning too as we go now that we open our retail shops. And we try to please everybody. So it was trying to this one wanted 36 of this flavor, and so we're standardizing and getting our processes more defined.
Yeah. How many employees do you guys usually have in the factory?
On the factory, up here, we're about 8. We're about 24 altogether.
Yeah. Do you think that's enough, or do you think that
we're always scrambling?
Yeah.
we like to keep
Yeah.
busy.
Like to keep it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are my other challenges? So importing everything. Well, so again, train staff again to be a chocolatier and a macaron expert. It's a lot of work. I would say you need a good year to like
To train.
Yeah, to be left alone and
Yeah.
to really understand every aspect of chocolate and macaron production. Like it's
Yeah.
3 months for sure. They're working with somebody. So it's a big investment, so you want it to work.
Right. So you kind of have to take a risk on them.
Yeah, so we try to find ways to mitigate that risk. But, one of them is how we hire.
Right.
So what we used to do is we'd say, come on in and spend a day with us and look at their CV, all their references, and they'd come in and they would just do menial tasks, and we'd say, okay,
Yeah.
sometimes it works, most times it didn't. So what we do now is we bring them in for an interview, and then we say propose like your 10 things that you do really well. And then we all meet and we pick off like 4 or 5, 6, and we say, okay, come back 2 days, we'll give you space, and you make it. We'll play with everything you need, give you your own little area.
Yeah.
And that's worked for us because then we can see,
what they can do,
how they work with the team, how they keep their area, how they present, how they scale, all the little things that just bring somebody in.
Right.
To see how they.
So that works a lot better.
That works a lot better.
Yeah.
So actually, only one person's got through that process.
Wow.
Yeah. We've had a lot of like really good people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are their like normal hours? Do they come in?
They just get put, come around 8, get started around 8:30. So since Easter, there's been a couple days like, woo, it's daylight. Like, it's daylight. Let's get started like that. But, try not to ask people to come in on weekends.
Yeah.
I always tell them I can't promise you anything like Christmas, Valentine's.
Right. Yeah. Busy time.
Some of our chefs come in just to catch up on stuff. But yeah.
There's no other issues.
Lime Grove has some like during season it's open to online. 7 days a week. So the retail staff work longer.
Yeah. Okay. There's no other issues besides the location. Yeah.
You're working in a different culture. Where are you from?
I'm from the States, in Missouri.
Yeah. So you want to find people that share your vision and try to incentivize them.
Right.
A lot of time, it's not just about money. It's them feeling really good about what they do, the growing of the company, that they feel part of it. I think we've been successful in that regard. Finding new people. Staff.
Yeah.
If you ask anybody, Barbados would say staff.
Yeah. Right. Do you think you have good staff, like a good variety of staff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always
right.
There's always something important, and then again, declining is challenging. If we devalue, what will that really mean? We sit with our auditor, and we just try to figure out how it would impact our input costs, and then how that would translate. If it devalued 7 to 1, would our chocolate go up 7 times? Would staff, salaries go up 7 times?
Yeah.
So Barbados hasn't been through it. Most of us who surround discussing have never been through it. We look to Jamaica and Trinidad. It took a couple of years and it sorted out. Right? So that's in the back of my mind as well.
Yeah. Hope for the best.
Hope for the best. Probably as we grow, we'll introduce more automation. not to replace people, but just to improve profitability.
Right.
Um, rather than piping, we'll probably get depositors, more chocolates. You probably saw a big chocolate tempering machine, more of those, because now we use it for darker milk and we swap it out. Automated dishwashers. So as we grow, for sure, we'll automate.
If you guys did expand as a business to maybe outside of Barbados, say, would you guys? Because you only sell chocolate right now, correct?
Chocolate and macarons, and then we have
Correct,
jams, tea, marshmallows, minions, like yeah.
So would you guys maybe expand your products, or would you say?
I don't know. We are always reacting to our customers. Like we may introduce, something with ice cream, like ice cream macarons, or our chefs can do it. We have the best chocolate. So we'll see if will we export that, probably not. Macarons too are very delicate.
Yeah.
There's companies in France ship them worldwide. I have no idea how they do it and not, suffer a big loss. So those are all questions to ask about if we export. Do we do some of the manufacturing outside or look at shipping? We have high input costs here in some jurisdictions. High labor costs, high electricity costs. We have to keep chocolate cold all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, would you mind if I did the location, like importing, and if things would change if you guys moved outside of Barbados?
That'd
be okay? Okay. So I'll plan on doing that one then, and with on like your locations, and just if you did expand outside of Barbados.
Okay, so why don't you look at this? So this is something relevant. We're constantly urged to go to Trinidad.
Okay.
So Trinidad, it's an hour flight away. The labor cost is a lot lower.
Mm-hmm.
Electricity cost is phenomenally lower.
Right.
The market, they do have a market spenders. They don't have the tourism, but they do have a lot in the population sizes, like 5 times the size. So, logistically, could we export to them? Do we set up another shop there? Or do we actually move our manufacturing to there? No, we're just looking at things that she could look at first.
Which one do you think would have more information in it?
I guess.
Yeah. Maybe. Right.
Something to just keep people coming back, because it is hard to get locals to continuously buy me.
Yeah.
So many different events. It's how to get them to keep the brand.
Right. Do you guys use any promotional strategies?
So we have somebody that actually does our marketing, social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty effective actually, because we get a lot. It drives a lot of traffic. And we can see it from that. Other than that, we don't discount or have sales.
Right.
So we just try to attract interest by different flavors, different experiences, and different holidays.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a definite. Right. When would you say the slow season is?
It starts
Okay.
But we never really experienced slow. We'll see.
So you would say it's just slower than tourist season?
Yeah, we've always catching up. That being said, we didn't have lime growth last year. I don't know what to expect. So far, it's done really well. It's outperformed our forecast. But then you'll hear other tenants of Lime Grove say, you have no idea, the place becomes a ghost town. Yeah. So I don't know. Right now, we still do well. People aren't busy. People come in don't mind buying a box of chocolates for some macarons, but I don't want to buy a Louis Vuitton bag, you know. So we've been okay, but I haven't gone through the cycle with them, and tourism is down. People are spending less. Continues to get worse. So
So you'd say a majority of your customers are tourists.
It's tough when it's tourist season, you can feel it.
Right.
You know, like we still do have a lot of things right? But it's not enough.
Yeah.
Are you okay? How do we get them spending enough that it's
Right.
so much here?
Yeah, I'll look into that. That would be a better one. I could look at promotional strategies and anything else.
Just different kind of things, other than I guess a new mushroom flavor or
Right.
you know, it's doing really well. So it's always fun with tea and coffee with the macaron and chocolate
Right.
and that kind of stuff. But how again, people continue to come back here. A lot of people want more seafood items, they want more salads, sandwiches,
Right.
even like macaroons. But we don't have space for a kitchen. Our retail staff are really to be chefs.
Right.
So how
do we want to take our eye off
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
main focus?
So like that. That we try to
Yeah.
that hasn't
Right.
We're always in the test kitchen trying different things. Like
Yeah.
we're going to introduce a frozen hot chocolate. You know, it's hot now. It's getting really hot in summer.
Yeah.
Something to. So I think that we need to create an activity. I don't think you would get out of bed and say to your friends, "Let's go to Green Monkey for chocolate." Like, but you might say, "Let's go for ice cream," or "Let's go for frozen hot chocolate." Like it would be. I think we need to create activities during first slow time.
Right. Yeah. I think that.
And we don't have that. We have for like business people, like let learn how to have a coffee. But we need to just step it up with an activity.
Right. Attract other people than just business people.
Yeah. You wouldn't get out of bed and go for chocolate. Or you don't like get out of bed and say, "Let's go for a box of chocolates here."
Right.
You do it for ice cream or something.
Right.
Ice cream is kind of transcends it, to something social.
Yeah.
Let's go to Green Monkey, share a box of chocolates now.
Yeah.
Let's go to Green Monkey and have ice cream or frozen hot chocolate. Yeah, let's get in the car and go.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
those are things that we do in here.
Right.
Bring the marketing person, we kind of brainstorm, and we'll try stuff out.
Yeah. So what would you think is something that your customers are wanting or missing from this?
in terms of the whole store,
Just like the products.
the product.
Maybe that's what you're trying to find out.
I mean,
We just want to stay busy all
Yeah.
year round.
it's always like new. Coming back, it always
Right.
which is why our new flavors.
The locals.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's only so many people you can come up with.
Right.
And that can be completely new product. That kind of thing where we experimenting, do we want to start doing cake? And these cases, something completely different. Some kind of you tell us?
Okay. Well, I'll keep in contact with you, and I'll
Yeah.
look at some things and let you know what I find. And I have to present it to the school, but do you want me to also present it to you? I mean, either way, I can. Okay. Cool. So it wouldn't be until September when I would actually present the whole thing, but I could present to you some possibilities that I'm thinking of in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So I can get back to you.
Oh, that's no problem. Yeah. Thank you for your time. Bye. I think so. Smells good.